On average, every 9 seconds, a woman in America is assaulted or beaten.
Here at home, we're speaking to a woman whose ex-husband, who she calls a monster, murdered her 4 children, 2 of which she was forced to watch.
Tonight, she will be sharing her story at the annual You Are the Light Gala for First Step, a domestic violence nonprofit that helped lift her out of the darkness after these murders in 2016.
My name is Faith Brown, and I like kayaking, I like going to the park, I like to travel. I just really try to enjoy life. That's what I do. It was never a dull moment, so I can say I really enjoyed my children. I had a lot of fun with them, and that was my life. My ex-husband was served divorce papers, but me, I'm just thinking he'll be okay. I mean, he's just mad. And then the most unimaginable thing happened.
She says he resented her son and daughter from her first marriage. She says the first time he went ballistic was when their youngest child was only a few months old.
He escalated, just yelling, call the police, kicking the couch while the baby was on the couch.
She went to police for a personal protection order, but it was denied for lack of evidence. By August of 2016, she filed for divorce a second time. She says he went silent, and then came that fateful day. With gun in hand, she says he told her son to zip tie his mom, duct tape their mouths, and led them to the basement.
Eventually, he had us go down to the basement, and that's where he proceeded to tie up my older 2 children and myself. After, him tying us up, then he proceeded to murder my older 2 children in front of me. And then that's when he shot me and cut me and called the police like he said he was going to do. After arriving at the hospital, I came across First Step's pamphlet, and that was the only one that I looked at, and then I called First Step, and I just knew I was going to need help.
Since 1978, First Step has been the free and comprehensive service provider supporting anybody impacted by domestic and sexual violence. The mission of First Step is to eliminate both domestic and sexual violence and to provide comprehensive services to individuals and families impacted by these crimes.
I think a lot of people really forget how difficult it is for survivors of violence and how terrifying it is to have someone you love attack you in your home. I mean, the people that call us are sometimes terrified. They've been threatened with guns, they've been choked, they've been beaten. That moment is when First Step is there. We've been around since 1978, and we provide a variety of comprehensive services, including shelter, transitional housing. We have a 24-hour helpline. We provide free counseling and advocacy. We provide children's services, transportation, food, anything a survivor might need to help them overcome the barriers that happen when somebody is affected by the crimes of domestic violence and sexual assault. And when they're leaving, when they're escaping in the middle of the night to escape violence, what do you do with your dog? What do you do with your cat? And so we build a facility right on our site that families could come and they could bring their pets with them.
Before I went to First Step, my life was in complete shambles. I was 16, and I actually didn't even realize how abused I was until I went to First Step. There were so many things day to day that would happen that I didn't even realize was abuse. I thought I was the one that was making him be like this. It's my job at 16 to calm down this insane person.
Oftentimes in life, children are forgotten and children aren't heard or children aren't seen. And at First Step, we make it a priority that children are heard and children are seen, that children can talk about feelings and children can talk about goals, and children can dream. Children need a place to do that, and to play, and to feel free. And so our services provide that for children, because that's what they need.
In all honesty, when I first walked into First Step, I wasn't happy. I really hate to say it, but I did not want to be there at all. And I received the most welcoming, open arms at First Step. There were people ready to take on our issues and help us and walk us through in detail what exactly is going on, and they gave us the help that we needed. But the biggest thing that helped me the most was when I had to go to court and face my father and testify. My advocate had came with me, and she held my hand the entire time. And there are no words to describe how much that meant to me. First Step was really the first step into our new lives. It truly was.
It's life-changing work that this staff is doing. They are saving lives each and every day. And so that, to me, really motivates me every day to stay involved with the organization. And it's easy to get people involved and stay committed when they see really what the impact is on the survivors.
Our motto is peaceful families and safe communities, and that's what we're working to create.
First Step was really the first organization that I found that was able to help us without any questions asked. It was a godsend for me, literally. Without First Step, I just have to be honest, I don't know where I would be. Just give me a second. We are just living in a consistent battle of trying to get justice. It's a dark cloud that just will not leave us. And the only support that we've ever received is from First Step. And they have advocated for us, and they have did their job in helping to fight this battle with us, alongside of us,
It is so important for donors to promote and support these kind of programs because, first of all, victims don't need to stay victims. They can be survivors. And people that support causes like this help get rid of that victim stigma.
Looking back on, I don't even really know how I was when I came to you guys, but I just know you helped save my life and start a new life.